What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Oh man. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in and checking out this incredible tournament. Corbett, myself, our teams have been working so hard over the last several months to put this thing together, and we're so happy with how it turned out. And obviously, personal biases. I'm sure Corbett agrees with you that we're happy with the winning team with some personal biases there, but this is really great. So Corbett, what are your thoughts now that this event is wrapped up?
Wow, that was intense. Our finals went to 3 rounds, so not decisive on
Perfect.
anyone winning in 2, and then
Yeah.
that last game was just insane to watch. Think just nonstop from the
Oh my
casters. It was like
gosh.
this, and then that, and then this. Just wow.
Yeah, there was so much energy, and I was actually a little concerned for McNally. Like Osborne played a heck of a game two. They really brought it back after game one, and but teams aside, I always love seeing games go down to the last game of the set. That's what gets it really exciting. And, both teams really pulled it out for this. This was just the perfect finals that you could ask for. Just so much fun. Oh my gosh.
Definitely. So I think that we have some prizes. We have a number of prizes to give out to our various winners. First, second, third. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Let's segue that into thanking our sponsors for providing us for these awesome prizes. So obviously, we want to give a big shout out to the gaming stadium. They also gave us a huge 130 plus raid after their own event. So thank you so much, TGS. They of course our title sponsor, and they heavily subsidize this event. So give them a big shout out. Give them a follow on their socials. Check out their own events because they do tournaments all the time. So if you had a lot of fun this weekend and you're looking for more events to compete in, whether that's League of Legends or Rocket League or whatever it happens to be, definitely go check them out. And then we also have Herbaland and Sportfactor that gave us all the cool prizes. So we have some Herbaland gift cards and some gift bags for first, second, and third, as well as Sportfactor bags for all the team members for their top 3 teams as well. And then we have the Herbaland League of Legends All-Star Team MVP prize giveaways. Corbett, do you have the information on that? Do you want to announce the winners?
Yes, and I did see that in the chat, everyone was going through and they were recognizing some really solid gameplay. For the Herbaland All-Stars, what we did is we got teachers and coaches to provide who they thought demonstrated good sporting conduct, spirit, and integrity. And so I do have 3 write-ups from the 3 teams members, the 3 players that are going to be getting them. I'd like to congratulate Bugboy 2080 from Bessie Nichols.
Oh, let's go, boy!
Ashabot from Center High 1. So congratulations to you as well.
Wow, really cool. Bessie Nichols and Center High. That's awesome. And what's the third there?
The third one is Wyatt Gubb from Westmount. So congratulations to all 3 of you. I'm going to be putting up the blurb that your teachers and coaches wrote for all of you onto our website. And thank you very much.
Cool. And that was selected by the committee of coaches and teachers there?
Yes. So the teachers, coaches all provided a description of what the various players did on the teams. And just those ones, they had blurbs that stood out the most.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great to hear. So congratulations for those 3 players and for those 3 teams for getting that recognition. That's actually really awesome. Wow, we actually also had that third place tiebreaker today as well to get that third place. And I also love that we had 3 different schools represented in the top 3. So congratulations to the 3 finalists there to sit on the podium to win all those prizes. It really it worked out perfectly. As much as I would have loved, double Osborne or double Ainley in top 3. I'm also really happy to get that wide range of school representation in the top 3 there. That's awesome. Okay, so Corbett, is there any remaining shoutouts that you'd like to give to either our winning teams, the MVPs, or the sponsors?
Sure. I wanted to re-shout out to Alberta Esports Association. Thank you to everybody, Victor, you and your team for putting on this event. Thank you for production, casters, just incredible energy. So I'm talking about Swanner yesterday and last weekend from Osborne, John the Batman Hat, and Random Minion Caster. Just incredible analysis and energy today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's also give a shout out to all the back end volunteers and staff
Yes.
that helped put this event together. Certainly, those three were
Definitely.
amazing voices and faces for this event. But we also had a handful of student volunteers behind the scenes that helped put this event together. They were calling the matches, they were coordinating all the games, especially during the group stage where there were just so many games happening all at once. And they were really doing a lot of the heavy lifting. So I personally can't wait to write them a referral or a reference because they just did an outstanding job as student volunteers. And of course, we had our entire team behind the scenes at the Alberta Esports Association doing all the graphic designs, all the overlays. We have Ash that's doing the production behind the scenes right now as we speak, as well as all of our teams that played some role in putting this event together. Like our teams at ASA and at the Edmonton Public Schools Esports committee have been just working our butts off over the last, God knows how long, like months. It feels like forever, frankly, of just planning this event, putting this together. And I want to give a huge shout out to Corbett, really, to champion this thing. This was a grassroots activity. It really is Corbett leading the charge here with his committee of high school teachers and junior high teachers and coaches, and to really, show that there's a lot of energy here and a lot of interest to make something like this happen. So they've been working their butts off behind the scenes, all these teachers and coaches to make this thing happen and to basically coordinate like 140 students across 15, 16 different schools with 22 different teams. Like there's just so much planning behind this. So we hope that you all love this event as much as we did.
Victor, I have to echo that. And students, please do thank your teachers. Thank all of your teacher supervisors and coaches. They did put a lot of time in order to make this happen. Thank you so much to my steering committee at the various schools that helped plan this, putting together the new League of Legends Cup that McNally is taking home. It's beautiful. Yeah, the LOL Cup. And all of the work that went in. So thank you so much, teachers. Students, please thank your teachers that supervise you on their weekend here as well.
Yes, and before everyone leaves here, we'd actually love for you. I'm seeing if this works here. 1 second. Yeah. So we have a survey that we'd love for all of you to fill out, especially for all of you students and teachers and viewers. If you want to see esports happen in the fall in 2021 and for semesters and years ongoing, and if you want to see it at your own school, if your school didn't have esports this year or wasn't able to participate, or if you're part of Edmonton Catholic, or if you're outside of Edmonton, you're down in Red Deer or Calgary or Medicine Hat, and you want to see esports at your school, whether it's junior high, high school, whatever, please let us know. Reach out to your teachers, talk to your principals, talk to your coaches, and let them know, like, you saw this event, you saw how much fun everyone had, and you want to see that come to your own school. We have this survey here, which is finally up. So if you'd like to, let us know how we did, give us any feedback. Constructive criticism is absolutely welcome. But also, we'd love to collect your testimonies so we can show everyone that we're talking to that these students and these teachers and all of us really want this to happen. So you can see the survey. It's in the link there. Definitely check that out. Fill it out. And it's completely anonymous. So feel free to just fill that out, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, definitely. And I think just, again, for Edmonton Public, I'd love to see a team from every single high school.
Every high school. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. There's quite a few junior highs in the division here. I'd love to see representation. So tell your friends, approach your teachers, principals, like Victor said.
Let them know. Yeah, and we were just featured on City News Edmonton today. Like there's been so much attention brought to this event. Corbin and I have been doing interviews like for weeks now with every like media outlet, and so there's just so much energy behind this. So please, reach out to your teachers, put some pressure on them. Corbett says this all the time, and I quote this all the time. It's one of my favorite quotes. But we're playing games regardless of if these schools support it or not, right? And so we want to be able to create this really safe and inclusive environment to provide proper role modeling and to allow everyone to compete and build these communities. Like Corbin and I are both gamers, and even though we're older now, like we're in our 30s, so we're certainly it's been a while since we were both in high school, but we're still playing games. We know how much gaming means to all of you and how much it means to us, and we've made our own closest friends within gaming. And so we really want to demonstrate just the absolute social impact that gaming and esports can have. Corbin, do you want to elaborate on that? Because I know you have some strong feelings here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we've come a long way with our collective vision just from what some of those McNally IB coordinators a couple of years ago were talking about. Last year, when we were playing in person, everybody had their jerseys, they were repping their schools. This year, we have a trophy. I really so much look forward to seeing those banners being brought back to your gymnasiums or your
I
schools at your
know.
schools, just with your player names on there. It's going to be
Yeah.
so good. So just Letterman jackets, getting one of those leather jackets with the
Yes,
names on
heck
the
yeah, with
back.
your gamer tag on the
Yeah.
back. Let's go. Oh man, I can't wait. It'll be so great. Yeah, we really just want to bring all of like that sense of competition and community and
Definitely.
collaboration and camaraderie that
Yes.
everyone gets to celebrate in the world of traditional sports, but to gaming and to esports, and to
Mhm.
make that happen. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Are there any other closing thoughts you'd like to have, Corbin, before we say goodbye to goodbye to the viewers here? And is there future plans? Like when is
Yeah.
this gonna happen again? Any
I
hints?
I don't know if I can comment on any future plans at this time, but I just thank you to everybody who's involved. Thank you to all of the people that tuned in on the cast there. A lot of positivity. I saw a lot of positivity and support today, a lot of cheering on for the teams, even if your school
Mhm,
wasn't represented on the final matches. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting
mhm.
the schools there.
Yeah, and honestly, thank you so much for all the viewers. Like this event is over. You can all leave right now, but there's still 90 of you here listening to the two of us schmucks like talk
Yeah.
about this. So this is really awesome. I do hope that we get to do this again, and if we're able to integrate esports permanently into the
Yeah.
high school and into the K through 12 space. And we hope all of you join us along the way. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting this event. This is the start of something really special.
Mm.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, we will see you next time. Hopefully.